For the last 2 weeks of math, I have some data analysis for you to do. Now, it's going to concentrate on taking information and putting them into two different types of graphs. So the first is called a bar graph, which we've looked at a little bit this year. The second is called a pictograph, which we've looked at a little less this year. What my recommendation would be is to work it out so that you do all the bar graph stuff in the first week and all the pictograph stuff in the second week. There are 5 activities in each of them, and on your recommended schedule, I put kind of what I would recommend. So, for example, on Monday of the first week, I would recommend going through this activity, or going through this information and doing the first activity. So here's the information, and then here's, there's more information, and more information, and then here's the first activity. Now, when you get to the activities, you can do it right on the program itself. This is you have a copy of it for you. It's not too bad to do it on activities 1 and 2, but when you get to 3, 4, and 5 of the bar graphs, you're starting to make your own graphs, or even in the 5th one, you're collecting your own information. Those are probably much easier to do if you get these printed off or come to the school and get the paper package and just do that in pencil or with pencil crayons on your own assignment. Like I said, assignment 1 is you're looking at this bar graph, and then you're answering the questions that go with it. And then same thing with number 2, but then in 3, you have this information and I want you to put it into the bar graph, okay? Same thing with this one, you have information, I want you to put it in the bar graph. You might notice on the second bar graph for number 4, I don't give you the numbers on the side, the scale. So it's up to you to work out the scale. So like I say, it is up to you how you do it, but I would recommend just getting it printed off or getting a printout that I've given you, that I printed off for you, and doing it just with a pencil. You can take pictures of it and send it to me by email or by Google Classroom if you like, but it is not an assignment that I am going to be scoring for your report cards. It is up to you just to make sure that you get it and you know the information, because in grade 5 they're going to expect you to know this. Like I said, the second week is pictograph stuff, and just make sure that you go through the information for it. So there's an assignment there. There's the information, and then once again, it has 5 assignments for it. 2 where I have a graph for you that you have to answer questions. 2 where I give you information and you have to put it on a graph. And the last one is where you collect your own information. Now, the last thing I wanted to talk about was just when you're collecting your own information, it is up to you exactly how you do that. You can just make up your own information. You can call family and friends to ask them a question. It's up to you to make sure that you have enough information that you can build your graphs with that. So there's one graph that you're building a bar graph, and one where you're building a pictograph. I'm hoping that you use different information for those 2 assignments. All right, guys, hopefully that works for you, and good luck with it, and let me know if you have any questions. All right, thanks, guys.